Columbus, Ohio, hidden wonders, surprising beauty, and what most people don't know. Columbus, Ohio. To some, it's simply the state capital. To others, it's home to Ohio State University or a stop along a road trip through the Midwest. But beneath that first impression lies a city full of hidden charm, natural beauty, cultural richness, and vibrant neighborhoods that few outsiders ever see. Columbus is a city that surprises, inspires, and quietly captivates anyone willing to look closer. This is Columbus beyond the skyline, beyond the stadiums, beyond the maps, a city of stories, colors, parks, history, and community that often goes unnoticed by the casual visitor. 1. The origins. A city built on vision and waterways. Columbus was founded in 1812 at the meeting of strategic rivers, designed to become Ohio's state capital. Unlike other cities that grew haphazardly, Columbus's streets were carefully planned, with a downtown layout that still guides the city's heartbeat today. What most people don't know is that the city's location along the Scioto and Olentangy rivers shaped not only commerce, but culture. These waterways were used by Native American tribes long before European settlers arrived. The rivers were life-giving arteries, providing fish, fertile lands, and routes for travel. Walking along the Scioto River today, it's possible to feel the continuity, from canoes paddled centuries ago to kayaks gliding at sunrise. The Scioto Mile is the city's crown jewel of urban renewal and public space. Many visitors see it as a riverwalk for walking or biking, but it's more than that. It's a living, breathing urban oasis. Wide pedestrian paths meander past fountains, sculptures, and green lawns. Public art installations change with the seasons, reflecting local creativity. The Battelle Riverfront Fountain, a 36-foot water feature, is a magnet for families, joggers, and photographers alike. Kayaks and paddleboards float along the Scioto in summer, while winter brings quiet reflections on icy surfaces. The Scioto Mile is not just scenery, it's a connector, linking downtown neighborhoods, historic districts, and cultural centers. It reminds visitors that Columbus's natural beauty is woven into the heart of the city, not outside it. Few places capture the charm of Columbus like German Village, a historic neighborhood south of downtown. Brick streets, century-old homes, hidden gardens, and wrought iron lamps create a sense of timelessness. Most people only walk the main streets, but those who explore alleyways and side paths discover small parks, secret courtyards, and artisan shops tucked behind ivy-draped facades. Bookloft, a 32-room labyrinth of books, is a haven for readers seeking rare finds. Local bakeries craft European-inspired pastries, some recipes preserved for over 100 years. Residents care deeply for their gardens, maintaining hidden floral corners where butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds thrive. German Village isn't just history frozen in time. It's a living community that values beauty, craftsmanship, and culture in everyday life. The Ohio State University, more than football. Columbus is synonymous with OSU, and while most visitors think of football, the campus offers hidden beauty, architecture, and culture. Oval and Mirror Lake provide serene spaces for walking, studying, or watching sunsets reflected in the water. The Thompson Library houses rare manuscripts and quiet reading rooms that feel like portals to another era. Public art, sculptures, and seasonal gardens make the campus a continuous outdoor museum. Even outside football season, the energy of OSU permeates the city. Students, professors, and residents share cafes, events, and cultural programs that make Columbus feel vibrant, youthful, and thoughtful all at once. 5. Parks and green spaces. Nature in every neighborhood. Columbus may be urban, but it's a city of green lungs. Parks dot the city, offering unexpected beauty and quiet refuge. Goodale Park, one of the oldest in the country, has centuries-old trees, flower beds, and a tranquil pond where ducks and swans roam. Schiller Park, in German Village, features statues, gardens, and walking paths lined with magnolias and dogwoods. High Banks Metro Park and Blacklick Woods provide hiking trails, dense forests, and wildlife sightings just minutes from downtown. Even in the middle of the city, nature finds a way to flourish. Deer, foxes, herons, and native wildflowers appear in unexpected corners, revealing Columbus as a city where urban life and ecology coexist gracefully. 6. Hidden neighborhoods. Stories waiting to be discovered. Columbus has neighborhoods that often go unnoticed, but are full of character. Short North Arts District. Galleries, murals, boutiques, and restaurants bring a mix of historic charm and contemporary flair. Street murals narrate local history and social commentary. Clintonville. Quiet streets, community gardens, and neighborhood markets provide a small-town feel in the heart of a metropolis. Franklinton. An emerging arts and innovation hub, with studios, performance spaces, and creative experiments in repurposed warehouses. Each neighborhood has its own rhythm, culture, and secrets, making the city feel larger than its map suggests. Columbus is not often recognized for its cultural depth, but it houses world-class arts and music experiences. Columbus Museum of Art holds a stunning collection of American and European paintings, modern art, and rotating exhibitions. Wexner Center for the Arts, a hub for contemporary performance, film, and visual art. Street art and murals, found in neighborhoods like Short North and Franklinton, telling stories of community, history, and hope. Local music thrives as well, from jazz and indie rock in small clubs to orchestral performances at the Ohio Theater. Music in Columbus is both professional and intimate, always woven into the fabric of daily life. Culinary surprises. Beyond Buckeyes and bratwurst, Columbus has a diverse culinary scene that surprises visitors. North Market, an indoor food hall where farmers, bakers, and artisans sell fresh produce, cheeses, international dishes, and handmade chocolates. Ethnic diversity in cuisine: Ethiopian, Japanese, Vietnamese, Greek, Mexican, and more, all thriving side by side. Farm-to-table restaurants celebrate local farms, seasonal ingredients, and creative recipes. Most people don't realize Columbus is a foodie city where culinary artistry blends with tradition, history, and experimentation. The Scioto and Olentangy rivers are just the start. Columbus has hidden lakes, ponds, and streams that create quiet moments away from traffic and noise. Griggs Reservoir and Harrison Lake, small, scenic water bodies ideal for picnics, kayaking, or photography. Olentangy River Trail runs through parks, woods, and neighborhoods, connecting cyclists, runners, and nature enthusiasts. Huntington Gardens and cultural garden areas, botanical beauty tucked into residential neighborhoods. These water features remind locals and visitors that calm exists even in the urban rush, and that Columbus's waterways are not just functional, but vital parts of its beauty. 10. Festivals and local traditions. Columbus celebrates community year-round, and festivals reflect its diversity and creativity. ComFest, a celebration of music, food, and community spirit that embraces diversity and creativity. Columbus Arts Festival. Over 100 artists display works along the Scioto Mile, drawing crowds for visual delight. Ohio State Fair. Though statewide, it is a cultural gathering of food, music, innovation, and fun. These events aren't just entertainment. They are expressions of community, pride, and connection. 11. Hidden architectural gems. From historic to modern, most visitors see the high-rises downtown and assume the city is all modern buildings. Columbus has architecture that tells stories. Historic buildings in German Village, Victorian-era homes, and preserved 19th-century churches. Modernist and contemporary architecture along High Street and Scioto Mile. Public spaces like Columbus Commons, where fountains, open plazas, and seasonal gardens offer urban respite. Architecture here is a conversation between past and present, blending aesthetics, history, and human use. Nature and wildlife. City meets wilderness. Wildlife exists everywhere in Columbus if you look carefully. Birds, herons, ducks, and hawks often perch near rivers or in city parks. Mammals. Deer occasionally wander suburban neighborhoods and city park edges. Insects and pollinators. Butterflies, bees, and dragonflies flourish in gardens, parks, and green roofs. Columbus proves that wildness isn't separate from urban life. It coexists, reminding residents and visitors of life's rhythms. 13. Neighborhood streets. Everyday magic. Walking Columbus's streets can be a journey of discovery. Small cafes tucked into alleys, serving locals before dawn. Sidewalks lined with flowers, murals, and benches. Community gardens growing food, color, and friendship. Local bookstores, record shops, and family-owned businesses with stories in every corner. In Columbus, ordinary streets often hide extraordinary moments. Hidden parks and quiet spaces. Columbus has big parks like Goodale, but pocket parks and quiet gardens reveal the city's soul. Benches under oaks in German Village. Shaded glades along the Olentangy River. Botanical gardens hidden behind cultural institutions. Playgrounds and dog parks where locals gather daily. These small spaces create human-scale beauty, nurturing both community and solitude. Seasonal transformations, a city of color. Columbus is in the Midwest, meaning it experiences distinct seasons. Spring, tulips, cherry blossoms, and dogwoods bloom in parks. Summer, rivers and fountains become life centers. Music and festivals abound. Autumn, trees blaze red, orange, and gold, especially in Franklin Park Conservatory or High Banks Metro Park. Winter, ice skating at Columbus Commons and holiday lights transform downtown into wonderland. Each season transforms the cityscape, revealing new dimensions of beauty. Hidden cultural diversity. Columbus is a melting pot. Asian, African, Latino, and European communities contribute festivals, food, and traditions. Neighborhoods like Clintonville and Franklinton showcase multicultural influences. Events such as Asian Festival,